Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some Europa Universalis for MEIOU and Taxes 2.0 as Granadan, what's it called, the Granadan Grandeur. So things are a little bit different here. We're going to start again. Why? Because I played like 7 episodes, like 3 hours, 15 years, and nothing happened. It's kind of boring. So here's what happened. I allied Fez, and then Fez attacked Tlemcen. I was going to break my alliance with Fez so that I could ally Tlemcen, so Tlemcen could send a defensive call, but I got blocked because there's this thing where they can only have 2 alliances at their current court size or something. And so they're like, wow, we want to be your ally, but we can't. So then I was going to enforce peace, but you can't because you've got a truce. So basically, I was able to eventually re-up my alliance with Fez, but at that point, if I'm allied to Fez, then there's like no one to expand to the south. Naturally, Castile ended up getting the Union over Aragon, like, in no time at all. Which feels like it happened so much earlier in this game, by the way. And, yeah, I just basically sat around doing nothing for like 15 years, and it was kind of boring. So I decided to start over because, I wanted to be entertaining. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to take the mission to create an army for our nation, and we're going to hope that we still get those random dudes that pop up. We're also going to start spying on this guy. We're going to check for rivals. We can rival Trastamara. We'll do that. We'll rival Portugal. We'll go ahead and embargo Portugal. And in just a couple days here, we're going to start improving relations with somebody. We'll improve relations with Tlemcen. A herald from Albania, usurpation. They do that all the time, don't they? It certainly seems like it. Let's turn most of these things off. I think we will probably want to appoint a favorite after we do some other stuff. One thing we're going to do really early on this time around is we're going to switch away from a despotic monarchy and instead go for a feudal monarchy. I'll take the decision to switch to feudal monarchy because I don't want to have the stability increase interval penalty from despotic monarchy. So we're going to take this. We have a new government type, which means that we're going to generate more stability. Of course, we don't actually have any estates yet, so that's a thing. Gotta wait a little bit again. We could hire a guy, hire a diplomatic reputation guy. We could hire a land force summit guy. I don't really want him. Trade efficiency guy, production efficient. That guy seems pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think we could afford maybe to take that guy. Go ahead and drop maintenance down to nothing. Let's go ahead and, for now, since rooting out corruption costs like nothing, let's go ahead and, well, put it like a little tiny bit there. New World Plague seem fine. No, Fez, we can't be friends because you're mean. You're mean to your neighbors. Do you know that? Donate state lands to the church. No, we don't want piety. We want to become impious. We want secular. Discounts. We're tolerant people. Portugal has allied Castile. No one is surprised. Least of all me. Here comes the big February tick of stuff. Plentiful manpower has happened. Cool. And it's laggy. Oh my god, it's so laggy. It's gonna lag for a second while it assigns all the estates. And it's done. Done. Got it. Done. Calculated. Now corruption's growing at a rate of how fast? A lot fast, very fast. Apparently you can only get your slider up to 0.5. That's kind of not cool. Okay, we're gonna wait a few more months, see if we can get this thing to give us some free troops. It did it last time, hopefully it'll do it again. Send missionaries to our neighbors. While that does sound nice, I don't want to spend any money on that yet. And I definitely don't want to make a generous donation to anybody. Gaining legitimacy could be cool. I do want to appoint our favorite now that we have a lack of legitimacy. We'll go ahead and we'll take the prestige. 650 Muhammad. All right, that's actually not bad. We can introduce him as an heir now. He's only got average claim strength, and he's actually 17 years old. So I don't know specifically what it is that happens, but, oh, great. Our heir is malevolent. But, like, right around, like, April or May, for whatever reason, it just trains new troops. At least it did the last time we played. I'm gonna say maybe to the Half-Cid Alliance. Alright, Tlemcen's ally to the Half-Cid. This guy is probably going to end up taking a mission. He has to recover Moroccan provinces CB against Tlemcen. It's time to reunify our lands. Let's just do nothing for now. I'm going to end up declining this alliance, so we're going to start improving relations with him now instead. I want to try to stay as neutral as I can with everybody, so that I can hopefully be in a position to pounce on one of them in a defensive call to arms. And there it is. For whatever reason, bam, just train some more men. Thanks. I don't know why, but it happens. Now we just need to train one more dude, and that'll put us at 75% of our force limit, which is why we took the mission to create an army for our nation. So let's go ahead and spend a little bit of money. We'll go ahead and hire a cavalry. And I do want to, I think, hire another transport or two. We'll get them started now. I'll actually go pretty heavy on the transports. I think last time around I may have sold them. This time around we're going to just build more out the gate, because amazingly, fantastically, transports have no maintenance cost. Base maintenance of 0, and it gives you some naval power, which you can use to blockade, and it's decent, you know? They're not great, but at least they are capable of combat. Also, don't make the mistake of mothballing your fleet. I don't know what the base recovery rate is, but it feels like 2.5%. So if you mothball your navy, it'll take you forever to train those sailors again. Okay, we have a collector, rear admiral, statesman, grand admiral. Quartermaster, military engineer. He sounds nice. Manpower recovery speed plus 25%. Wow. That actually seems surprisingly good. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take him. Speaking of manpower, let's spend some manpower on a building. So, we're going to go ahead and interact with our estate. We have a level 1 fort there. It's defensive terrain, so I think I'd like to have another fort here. Not to mention when the local estate, the lesser nobles, build fortifications, that's good because it protects the province, but it increases autonomy over time. So if we could instead have a fort here, that would be nice. So let's go ahead and look to interact with these fellas. We're going to construct forts in this province of Baza. And let's go ahead and just contribute some manpower here. It's going to cost admin, oh well. And it's going to cost manpower, oh well. Having plentiful manpower is quite a nice modifier, though, to income. Where is it? Plentiful manpower gives production efficiency plus 20%. So maybe we just spend some manpower. We'll go to the middle. It takes, I think, like 25 years to recover manpower to the full limit, so there goes plentiful manpower, there goes the production efficiency, but we lose the manpower recovery penalty, and now we've got that advisor. So, look at that. 59 whole manpower per month. That's crazy, isn't it? Takes time. Takes time to raise boys. Grow them. Hey, never mind, we're right back to plentiful manpower. Excuse me? Somehow I have 28,680 manpower. Somehow I'm twice my cap. I approve. This is fantastic. We shall construct more forts. That's 75% of the cost of a fort in that province is now done. Cool. I don't have any idea what's going on with that, but okay. We have a fort level 2 in the mountains over here. Woods does not provide defensive bonus in M&T 2.0. This already has a... Is it a fort, or is that a... This is double level fortification, so no zone of control here. And again, this raises monthly autonomy, so... if I don't know what's going on here, but sure, we'll sink some more manpower into this. Now this, for some reason, just has an innate +1. It doesn't say why. I wonder if maybe mountains provides a defensive bonus automatically? No. Okay, well, he doesn't have a plantation and he has no fort level, so I guess we have to have a building. No, there's no fort level. Is there some local modifier that's given us that? Yes, the Bahia de Algeciras. Huh. Well, I think it needs a real fort. Don't you? Sounds good. I'll take us down to 6,000. We'll just keep on going more and more negative on admin power. Why not? Now, nothing will actually happen until I sink money into those things, but I don't know what's going to happen with manpower next month. Maybe it'll just go back up to 28,000. Be cool. No, that time it did not. Good. Because if it did, that'd be really weird. Probably me abusing the early spawning situation. Again, we're going to top off relations with Fez a bit, see if we can just keep them all kind of happy and, you know, hopefully not trying to murder me or anything. I have no idea what happened there. And I was actually able to spend manpower without the admin cost because we hit the cap. Children of the Book. Jizya tax or Devsirmi blood tax? Blood tax. Blood tax? Do we want a policy of intolerance? No. Blood tax sounds great. Twice, apparently. Alright, the court we're going to allow to decay, I think. The actual education we might try to bump up. Currently we're not supporting it enough to even maintain what we have. 86.4 times 0.05. They need 4.3 ducats a year in an endowment to maintain. I don't have the money right now, I think, to invest in it. I was hoping to maybe invest to the next tier, but yeah, no. Got too many things to invest in. Okay, that's not cool. Trade efficiency, national tax modifier. Well, that could be a good idea. So, Marbala, which currently has negative 27 unrest, is now going to have plus 20. But still negative. Now we have the Dev Sirmi blood tax. So unrest goes up by 1, less missionary strength, more morale, cheaper infantry, less tolerance for the true faith, more tolerance to heathens, and we gain some yearly corruption. This all seems fine. And even with 3 advisors, we're still making some money. Yay. We got more transports now. Enough to actually ferry the whole army across if we needed to. So what are you up to, buddy? You're not doing much, huh? This guy's banded together pretty well. Got Hafsid and Togurt as allies. Castile is losing his war in the War of the Two Peters. Gifted Catholic. Only Sunni men are welcome at court. So we could have a policy of intolerance, or we could say we want him. A skill level unknown, siege ability guy. Yeah, let's take him. He's a level 2 half-priced advisor. It's really tempting, actually. Military tech is ridiculously valuable. Early on here. Manpower recovery rate plus 25. Is that really going to be that big of a deal? I mean, it sounds really strong, but we're still only recovering 58 men per month. I'm going to go with the siege guy. Still barely able to make a profit. Look at that. 4 levels worth of advisors. Solid. And Castile continues to lose his war. I'm sure we're going to find him dead soon. You can already take an idea. Go and do it. We could try to make a push for tech. Get access to some more buildings. Get a little bit more trade efficiency. If we can get to Tech 7, we get access to the first light ship. But I think pushing through some trade ideas is probably going to be better. Alright. Oh, look at that. I'm going to be off by 0.05 for being able to get the claim. Or 0.04, apparently. Weird math. A Jewish synagogue? Yes, Jewish synagogue. We can get a policy of tolerance if we allow a Jewish synagogue in Malacca. Malacca wants a Jewish synagogue. Sure. Yeah, I'll spend 10 ducats. I'll lose some money for that. Can we borrow some money from these guys? Not for 2 months. Anything else I can do to get my income back up? I really don't want to take a loan. Interest rates are ridiculous. Look at the interest rate on these loans. 8%. So you take one loan, 8 times 5, you're looking at 40% lost money. I think Castile might want to be... or rather, England might want to be an actual ally soon. This event could just go ahead and stay up for a little bit. We could do this, just take the money instead of going for the policy of tolerance. What is my piety right now? Oh, it's still quite positive. We're at 25% piety anyway. Alright, we'll just take the money. I was thinking we were closer to the threshold, where we could maybe get some discounts on tech. And I was wrong. Okay, let's get a mission on this guy before he loses his war. Next, we can save the Andalusian people of Cadiz, or take Murcia. No, we can't. We can do either of these things. They're not real options. wonder if this guy would accept a threatened war. I have no truce with him. And I have a core. Little tiny core right here. 4 development. Or 4 population, excuse me. Can't possibly be scared of me, right? There's just no way. We're not that intimidating. Let's try anyway. He says no. No, I apparently get a lot stronger than that. Ooh, Castile would decline a call. England is also at war. Really? Well, he was. Maybe he just starts off with war exhaustion, I'm not sure. I suppose we'll improve relations with England a bit, see if we can make him into an ally against Castile. It might happen, probably not. Some big battles going on here, Genoa versus Aragon. Swidnica. That is one hell of a title. Okay, well things are shaking out a little bit different this time around. We still have a little while longer on our truce, so until then, I'm just going to keep my options open. And if we have to, we'll pick up an alliance to offset the Castilians. And if we can, I would like to attack these guys. Possibly. So, alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you soon.